morning everyone. Today I wanted to share with you my latest little golden book that I've altered. It's the Bunny book, and this little book I had when I was a child, so it's been around for a long time. I have made this for a friend whose birthday's coming up next month, and she has a bunny and she loves bunnies. She also loves fairies and unicorns and fantasy things. So I used this little paper pad or some of the papers from the new Dreamland collection from Graphic 45, and as you can see, the colours in this are just so vibrant and they're just beautiful papers. The main thing I used from this was the ephemera pack, which is the little journaling cards and note cards. So they're throughout the book. So we'll just take a quick look at this little bunny book. It has 3 signatures, and I've kept it very plain so she can make it her own. The spine is a 2-inch spine, and I've sewn the buttons down the side again. There's 15 buttons down here, like the last one I made. And this is a little bit, I have to cut this down a little bit. So I've used a different fabric. I've used a fabric with little delicate daisies on it. The back of the book looks like this. This is actually a new golden book, so I bought this brand new. And I've added some lace down the side to hide the roughness of the fabric edge, because I did cut it a bit crooked. And the closure is just a simple button with an elastic tie, and it just undoes like that. So I'll open it up. I've left the front cover plain inside, so she can write her name in there if she'd like to. This is how the button is attached, with a little bit of elastic. So that's actually the elastic I use for the T-ends, and it's attached with an eyelet. The first signature has one of the journaling cards, and I've made a pocket out of it, and these are the journaling cards. So as you can see, they've got fairies on them. And Graphic 45 makes such beautiful papers. And this one says Moonlight Magic. Now, as you can see, the pages were a little bit bigger than what I thought. With these newer golden books, the pages are a little bit bigger, so they're a bit taller and they're a little bit wider. Not much, but just a little bit compared to the vintage one I made, the last one I had shown you. Here we have a pocket, and in the pocket I've got a little stamp card that says "And the Story Begins," and I had this little stamp, and I've just collaged a little bit of the fabric behind it. This came from Enchanted Quilling. I still had some of these little note cards left, and I've made another tag with "This book belongs to," and she can write on the back of that if she'd like to. I've also added a little bag from Daiso and another journaling card, so they all slip in there. As this book is for her to make her own, so she can journal in it, she can draw in it, she can paint in it, she can collage in it. This little book was first published in 1955. And there's some plain pink parchment paper. The papers in here are tea-dyed. Some ledger paper. And the story is in the first signature and in the last signature. Here I've added some fun washi tape with donuts on it. A little bit of decoration. You can take it off if you don't want it there. The paper clips just have some seam binding. This piece of ledger paper I folded over so you can either leave it as it is or make a pocket out of it. This is a photocopy of the fabric that's on the spine. Just added that into the book. The middle of each signature has this double notes paper. So I've just put it together with some washi tape. It's the other side of that paper, photocopied paper. In here I've made a pocket and I've put in a little card, journaling card, and another one of the journaling cards from Graphic 45, and that's the front of that one. And I've actually stitched around the edges of the signatures, the start of the signatures. This is just a pocket, and these little cards I've actually glued up to here so they don't go too far, they don't slip down. And that's the little journaling card I've left in that one. Happy thought, or thoughts happy. And just a seam binding clip at the top. Some more tea-dyed paper, more what did I call this paper? I can't remember. There. Some more parchment paper it is. Some more decorative washi tape. And this here is just a little envelope with a little bunny stamped on it. So this is just a little envelope that I had in my stash from, these are from Stampin' Up. And that's just a pocket. And the other side is also a pocket. So this is a folded, this has been folded this way and the pocket has been attached this way. So this is a double pocketed page. Some more, another note card from Enchanted Quilling and another little bag from Daiso. And some more tea-dyed paper, more parchment paper. Some more of the story. This is just attached to one of the pages, so it's an extension page. In this I've got another little journaling card, and this is a pocket. And here is a little bookmark and another little envelope. This little stamped envelope. So that's the first signature. At the back here I've got another pocket with a small journaling card, and it says, "Let your dreams be your wings." The second signature is just plain papers. And this pocket is a side pocket, and it has these two little journaling cards in it. Beautiful Dreamer and Dreamer of Dreams. Sailing over the sea of sleep while the clouds float by. In here I've made a tuck space with the journaling cards. And my bingo card from Denise's shop, Potato Dreams. And this is just for, you just put this underneath your paper so you've got a good writing surface. More tea-dyed paper, more parchment paper, ledger paper. As I said, the middle signature is fairly plain. is some rabbit paper that I photocopied from Material. Just added that into my book. I had that left over. The back pocket has a little tuck space, a little pocket here on the front with a little journaling card. And then there's 3 journaling cards in here. And she also likes unicorns as well. So I think I've covered all the bases here. And I've actually given her all the journaling cards that were in the pack, in the ephemera pack. Another tuck spot with a couple more journaling cards in front of those. Another tuck spot, another pocket with a little card tucked in the top. And this is the 3rd signature, and this has the rest of the story in it. Here's a Peter Rabbit bookmark. This also came from Enchanted Quilling. And another little Daiso bag. And this just folds out. You can make a pocket out of that or leave it. And I've actually attached another, actually this page is attached and I haven't rubbed out what I've done here. This page is attached to this piece of cardstock here. So the story is in order. Some more washi tape. This tea-dyed paper, I actually used a pizza tray to dry this on in the oven, and that's the effect it gave. Some more photocopied fabric. This is the that was the top page on top. I put 4 pages on top of one another, and this was the page on the top, so it still did come through a bit. And the pizza tray, more ledger paper, this middle of the signature. I've just tied the strings in a bow, so she can either add something onto that if she likes to, or just leave it as it is. This is also attached to another page of the book. Another page decorated with washi tape, and this is also from the pizza tray. This is a pocket. I've actually closed it with a paper clip, but it does flip out. And it's just held together with this paper clip. The tea-dyed papers. And we'll come to the end of the book. And in the last pocket I've got a little tea-dyed envelope. Another one of these little journaling cards, and some more of the Graphic 45 collection. Looks like that. This one's upside down. So that all just sits in there. And at the back is just a little tuck space with another journaling card, and you can journal on there as well. And as you can see, the back of the book, I've wrapped the lace around, so it's on the inside cover as well. And so that's my little golden book, and it just closes over like that. You can stretch that to accommodate the elastic underneath. So yes, I hope she likes her little golden book that I've altered. As I said, it's a brand new one. It's very hard to find vintage ones here. I don't know, there used to be so many of them, and now they're sort of, I don't know, they've sort of come to a sort of a halt. I've actually found some on Facebook that I'm going to alter. They're not the newer ones, they're probably from the late 80s maybe, I guess, reprints, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll see when I get them. So these are a lot of fun to make, and as I said, this is for her birthday, and I hope that she makes it her own, and I hope that she likes it. In the meantime, thank you very much for coming by and having a look, and I wish you all happy crafting, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.